What is good, everybody? It is your boy Luesta, aka Canvas Man. Today we are going to be talking about why artists fall off and the main reason for all of that. Now, I could just give y'all my opinions, but I think it's going to be cool if we go through my Instagram comments that I have on the post that I asked the question on, and I can just give y'all my take on all of these comments, and let me know what you guys agree about. Let me know what you disagree about. But today I just want to try to get to the core of why it is that artists fall off. And if you guys don't know what a fall off looks like, if you guys need some examples, and I mean no disrespect to any of the artists I'm about to name, but these are some commonly known names that people refer to as an artist that fell off at one point in their career or still have not gotten up. So for example, Lil Pump is an artist that he was on in 2017. People were bumping his music like crazy, although yeah, he had a lot of haters. At the end of the day, people liked Lil Pump and the music he was putting out. Now 2020, it is the opposite. It is very bad. It is looking very bad for Lil Pump. He just dropped the song and it barely got like 40,000 views within a week. He used to be getting like million in a day. So like, obviously things are going downhill for Lil Pump. Other artists that fell off are like Chance the Rapper, YB and Namir, Lil Yachty, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and some people are even saying the Migos fell off. So before we get into the video though, I'm gonna plug some canvases right quick. And if you guys want a canvas, hit your boy up on Instagram at Luesta, just like my YouTube. If you guys want a canvas of any picture, any album, or anything you ever seen me post, it can be literally anything. So these are just a few examples. I've also done this one right here. So yeah, hit me up if you guys are interested in one of those. It is how I keep the business going, the brand looking great. So we're just gonna go through these comments and I'm gonna let y'all know. So I asked the question, what do y'all think is the main reason an artist eventually starts to fall off at some point in their career? And my amazing Instagram followers, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go follow your boy. I be posting memes and I be posting like content. I be posting like real good hip hop content that I'm sure you're gonna be interested if you even like came across this video or looked it up. And if you already follow me, send this to someone who doesn't. All right, so in the slide I put a picture of a screenshot of Freddie Gibbs' tweet, and he says the key to this shit is to never fall off. That is very deep, and it's great hearing it from a person who has never fallen off. Freddie Gibbs does not miss, bro. Freddie Gibbs has like about 3 or 4 projects out that everyone loves. 2 of them might be classics. All right, so the first comment I got right here is by one of my close followers. I've known him for a long time, The Swath. And he says, hopping on a trend is a big one. So many replacements for that kind of artist. Another thing is when a song becomes incredibly huge, but you don't already have a catalog of good music to back your smash hit, aka Silento, or I don't know how to say his name. I agree with The Swath, man. This guy knows what he's talking about. He definitely gets it. And my input on this is I 100% agree with the fact that if you blow up overnight, the worst part about blowing up overnight is you didn't go through the rejection. You didn't go through all the stuff that is needed to, you didn't dig through the trash to find the gem. You just kind of found the gem. So now, basically with the lifestyle you're looking at right now is from the second you release your big hit, now you gotta fulfill expectations of new fans, but you haven't even got your feet wet. Really, this is just you starting out. So now you still got a lot of things to learn, a lot of growth, a lot of finding yourself within your music. And this is sort of the case that happened to Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? Lil Yachty, he released Lil Boat 1, which I literally got on my wall. I would show you guys, but I'm trying to keep the camera in a nice position right now. But literally, I love that album so much that he never recreated a better album. And now, honestly, Lil Yachty, like as time went on, it doesn't really look like he has any passion in music to begin with. But since he blew up overnight, that's what people were expecting of him. People would love if he can go back to his old music, but it's just not like that when you blow up overnight. That's why I'm kind of glad I ain't never blowed up overnight. I mean, I got a lot of followers in a short period of time, but I definitely came to a point of a plateau and trying to get out of my comfort zone or take risks to figure out how to keep growing. And yeah, man, I can say that like I've been through a lot of shit already, and I still haven't made it to where I want to be. So let's see. So we have right here Joseph. He's a guy who makes music. Okay, so he's been following me for a long time. This is Joseph. What up, Joseph? So he says complacency or the pressure to being consistent. I think once you get big as an artist, you're expected to be A1 every release. I think also fads play a role too. Lyrical rap making a comeback in my opinion, but for the last 3 to 4 years, it's been the hype train. So I guess I can agree with consistency. I like that word, consistency. So what is it that you can consistently do over a long period of time? And if you started out putting out a bunch of music, and then you got big and then you stopped doing that, yeah, your fans are not gonna like you after, you know what I'm saying? And I would say that's kind of the case for like Playboi Carti right now, you know what I'm saying? He dropped back to back, he dropped Self-Titled, and then he dropped Die Lit back to back in a year. And those were 2 really good projects from him. And it's now been almost 3 to 4 years since we got another project from Playboi Carti. But then again, we have rappers like Kendrick who drops like every 2 years consistently. And then all of a sudden this time around, he didn't do the 2-year rule. He's going on about 4 years too. So, I mean, I think consistency plays a very, very big part. And also, yeah, if you're complacent in any situation, bro, you're not going to get far. So I think complacency is always terrible. But yeah, man, I definitely agree. I think lyrical rap is making... I don't think lyrical rap never left. I always think there's definitely a market for lyrical rap. I love going back to lyrical rap. You know what I'm saying? I do listen to a lot of the new gen, a lot of the trap music that's made today. But for the most part, I love listening to lyrical rap whenever the times, you know, I need to listen to them are. So that's why it's great to have it. You know, it's all about balance. You're going to have one or the other every time. Like even back then in the 90s, there's trash rappers back then. There's always going to be trash rappers. So anyways, let's keep going with this. Getting too comfortable. So getting too comfortable, that is definitely one of the reasons I feel like if you start to fall off, because you always got to get out of your comfort zone. That's always important. If you don't get out of your comfort zone, you don't get to see what else is on the other side of your comfort zone. You feel me? So yeah, getting comfortable is way too bad. I mean, and in terms of getting comfortable, it'd be like getting a lot of money, you're content, you're growing effortlessly, you're probably not even putting too much music out and people are still fucking with it. Like, it's just like things are just naturally coming to you in abundance, and it's hard to be motivated in those times and create goals. But that's why you always just gotta do different things, take risks. You'll figure it out, man. You'll figure it out. So definitely getting comfortable. Getting satisfied is another one. This guy put getting satisfied. That's a great one. Inconsistency in quality, or artists who aren't established in the game taking too much time between drops. Artists like Drake, Travis, and Kendrick can take a couple years, but YoungBoy maintain relevancy because he drops every 2 months. But see, that's what I'm talking about with the consistency. So yeah, YoungBoy maintains relevancy by dropping every 2 months, but he can consistently do that because the music he makes doesn't take a long time for him to produce it. So I definitely think that's why like YoungBoy decides to do that, because he knows, okay, I can easily drop mixtapes like crazy. I got like 5 loaded, you know what I'm saying? So I think it definitely does come to the consistency and quality too. So, you know, you can't drop, you know, half-ass projects all the time. But then again, we got people like Lil Wayne. I mean, like Lil Wayne has like a whole discography of some amazing albums considered classics, but then he has so many mixtapes that, like, you know, we probably wouldn't listen to in today's day. It was just kind of like a cluttered discography. All right, so not releasing enough music. I don't agree with this, because Jay Electronica literally released like maybe maximum 20 completed tracks in the span of his career since like 2010, and he is still relevant. So I think mystery is great. Like, I think that's a marketing scheme itself that a lot of people don't talk about. Like, you got to be the right person to have it though. Like, it's not everyone could be mysterious. Like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole can literally disappear for like 3 years and everyone would want to hear from them. Like, still, you know what I'm saying? They still have a lot of fans. They don't gotta try. Like, so they play like mystery, which is like, they don't need to release any more music. They'll be great, you know what I'm saying? So what is enough music nowadays? You know what I'm saying? There's never enough. There's never enough music. Everyone wants music like crazy these days. Running out of ideas and creativity. But what is it that makes you run out of ideas and creativity? Because a true creator always creates. never runs out of ideas. And if you do, if you do run out of ideas within music, it doesn't mean you can still not fall off by doing something not outside of music, like Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't really rap no more, but he's really respected. I mean, he dropped 444, but even before 444, like, I don't think anyone really needs new Jay-Z music. Like, he does a lot other things outside of rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has his own label, he got like real estate, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gives like success motivation, stuff like that. Like, he found his pocket, bro. I appreciate that from Jay. Like, I think like if you're a true creator, you know, you always have ideas, you always have creativity, but what is it that causes this? Is it maybe the money aspect? Maybe you're just not motivated. Maybe you need to find a new a hobby or passion, or maybe you just, you know, something else is not fixed in your life. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that go into that, but I feel like that's too like plain. We need more info. You feel me? All right. Some people don't have the passion and drive to keep going. And that's also exactly what I was saying, like right before this, which was like, what's the reason for that to happen? So I feel like when people make a business out of their passion, or money out of their passion, like it becomes a job pretty much, I feel like it doesn't truly stay a passion, because there's so many other things you got to start dealing with in business that take the love away from whatever you do. Like, it just takes it away, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say that with a lot of things, but I know for sure, like back then, even when I made music, if you guys haven't watched my YouTube video about why I stopped making music, go watch it, it's cool. But yeah, I used to make music, and like whenever I used to make it truly didn't feel like a passion anymore. It didn't feel like, okay, I'm writing this to get this off my chest. Like, it was rare moments like that where it did feel good, but for the most part, I was like really trying to like make music for people to listen to. I was trying to make it good. I was trying to include punchlines, good wordplay. And once it becomes like that in your mind, it just doesn't become a passion anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all about working hard and disciplining yourself to do things even when you don't want to do it. That's really what success is. And that really is like the key to not falling off. Like, even though sometimes you may fall back, you may plateau, you may, you know, experience bad times, it is always important to just keep going and keep trying. And even sometimes you're not gonna like doing what you said you would love to do for the rest of your life. You're not gonna like it. There's gonna be times, at all times, that's gonna happen. I feel like you do gotta thug it through those times, and that's what creates the person who doesn't fall off, the person that never ever gives up. So no growth heard within their music, depends on the fan base. Lil Pump never had a real fan base like NBA Youngboy or Lil Uzi. That's true. Like, a cult like fan base is definitely necessary. People who never wanna, who don't care which, like, if you fall off, they'll still listen to your music. Like, that's definitely true. Like, a cult like fan base, they'll get you so far. Long term, man. It's all, community is long term. Community is always long term. You build your community long term. Lil Pump didn't have a big enough community. Too much saturation and not adapting to the new sounds. That's big with like Eminem, right? Eminem took a long time to really adapt to that new sound. An artist who's good at that is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne will always adapt to the sounds that today has. Like, he is so good at keeping an ear onto what is like good, what is considered good. He even mentioned this in like one of his interviews. It was in the car drive, the test drive with Elliot. Yeah, he mentions that, like, I always listen to like new music, the new kids, and like once I hear something I like, I just do that. I don't copy them. I'm just like, I like that's the way that sounds. So it's like, I'm just gonna rap like that. So yeah, I agree with that. Going too long without dropping, or dropping some dookie like Chance the Rapper. Oh my god. Yeah, going too long without dropping. I don't think that's a bad thing though. I don't know. That's just me. You feel me? All right. When they finally get what they worked hard for. That's true. Once you finally get what you want, it usually isn't as great. That's why it's like important to listen to like people like Gary Vee, who be telling you like, it ain't about the destination. It's really about the journey. That's the part you're supposed to love. Just the grind. Like, if you can start to love that, you're always going to be successful. Because I mean, even the same case happened for me so many times. Like, I couldn't imagine ever hitting like 20,000 followers in a year. I did that. And like, once I did that, I was like, oh, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Hit 40,000. I was like, oh, okay, like, is that easy? Like, you know, it's like, it's real easy. It's easier than you think it would be. Trying to switch it up too much, trying to sound like whatever the new trend is. That's true. That's big if you're not passionate about it. If you're not, I mean, passion is a big word, right? But like, if you're not feeling it, if you're not into it, if it doesn't make you happy, that's gonna start to show. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it always shows. It's all about energy to me. And like there are days where I'm not feeling it, and like I can tell like it shows in my social media, like engagement and whatnot. Like I always gotta find a way to keep myself fired up and, you know, just happy. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna end it right there, man. That was a great video, man. I'm gonna do a lot more of these. So if you guys want to hear more stuff like this from me, you know, let me know. Let me know some suggestions of what I should talk about. Let me know in the comments what you think is the main reason artists eventually start to fall off at some point in their career. So that's all I got. That's all I got for you guys today. If you guys want a canvas, hit your boy up on Instagram at Luesta, just like the YouTube username. Just send me a DM, man. Just send me a DM and say what's up. Tell me the album or the picture that you want, and I'll send you one of these. Literally, like, they're super awesome, man, and they make great Christmas gifts, by the way. So that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys did watch, like and subscribe, and yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.